We are going to have the three Body First people in the group, in essence lead a group, and they're going to talk about what it's like to be Body First in a Mind First world. In an effort to try and have on video what it's like, what it's been like, what it was like in school, what did you feel like when other people were around you and they were all Mind First. Did you feel prejudice from teachers, things like that when you were in class? Were the kids that were quicker to use their words, did the teacher see them as more intelligent? So anyway, so now I would like to ask the three victims to come up front. Let's do it. So, what I'd like to start with is, what are your first memories of school? What was it like?
Don't look at me.
Sorry, I was looking at both of you.
I can picture quietness in me when I picture myself. I can feel the quiet. And an overwhelming feeling of just kind of chaos around me. I can feel that.
So really my only two memories from grade one are studying that cursive lettering and being chosen to sing lead in a play.
Sing.
To sing, yeah.
So, I am wondering if you, because you were Body First, that the singing was something that was more natural for you.
Oh yeah. My mom's Mind First, and she couldn't understand how I knew what I was doing. It didn't satisfy her that I was ready for this play. I had resisted allowing her to practice with me. And yet I got up on this stage, and apparently I don't have memories of the practicing, but I just sang every note and hit everything. Tears in the audience.
So how about you?
Yeah, I don't remember feeling uncomfortable in school until like middle school. But
what do you remember about the beginning of school? What was it like?
I remember getting in trouble a lot, like in kindergarten.
You were in trouble a lot?
Yeah, I just like couldn't figure out the rules or something. And I remember we had these like every holiday we would have like a person that represented us, like on a little piece of paper cutout person. And like for Thanksgiving it would be like a turkey or something. And I remember if you got it turned around, then you were in trouble. And so like mine was always turned around, but I don't know why. I don't remember what I did, but I remember the first time I got in trouble, I really wanted to know what it was like. And we were in music class, I think I was like 6, and the teacher, we were playing xylophone, and the teacher was like, okay, everyone stop playing, and I just went like, bing, really loud. And then she was like, looked at me like, what the heck? And I was like, oh, that felt really bad. And then I never wanted to get in trouble after that. Yeah.
So now look at the nature of yourself. You have such a strong desire to interact with the physical world. Like hitting the xylophone and hearing the sound, that's a Body First experience. No words coming from it. Then you get yelled at. Already the bias is towards Mind First kids. And the other piece that I can hear in it is, you didn't understand the rules.
Yeah.
And I am saying to you, right, you just winced.
Really?
I can see it from here.
I did too.
Was
I
that?
don't usually see that. I saw that.
Right. So what I said is you didn't understand. It's happening again. And I am not saying you're dumb. I'm saying that the instructions were given with words.
Yeah, it's just weird because I was never like a bully type kid ever. So I don't know what I could have been doing. I must have just...
What you were doing is you were loving the physical world.
Right, yeah, like not sitting down or something like that.
You were loving it. You were moving through the space. But because the teacher didn't have clue that you were loving what you were doing. You probably were loving it more than most of the other kids.
Well, even I will always remember you saying like I wanted to find out what trouble was.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Oh, the word trouble.
yeah, you get and this is
Yeah, what does it feel like when
exactly.
someone's mad at you?
I need to see what this trouble business is.
So now, any Mind First people, did you have any trouble understanding the words? Did you know what getting in trouble meant?
Yes.
No.
Give me, you didn't know what getting in trouble meant?
I knew what getting in trouble meant.
Yes, you knew. Okay. So anybody here didn't know what trouble meant, getting in trouble meant? Maria?
I'm trying to find trouble at all.
You were trouble.
Yeah, I was it.
You were trouble on the hoof.
Like I guess I'm trying to like really wholeheartedly answer your question and I can't
Okay.
find
So the
something.
rest of us, the word trouble instantly has a meaning.
Yeah.
I'm not picturing something about getting in trouble unless I push myself. But my first thing is, this is a complete oppositeness. The three of you saying that you didn't know what it meant, right? And for me, it's like I feel like I always knew what getting in trouble meant. It's doing the thing that somebody doesn't want me to do. And I had a list in my head. From the first day of school, I was developing this list. Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that.
But it's amazing to me how like they're telling me this and that was not ever even a thought in my brain that you would not even know what
Right.
trouble is being a mind
That's
first
right.
person, body first person, and I have a body first person daughter, and like by you sharing that,
Right.
oh my God.
Check your assumptions is probably the number one, because assuming that we know what a word means.
Assuming that we know what something feels like,
Yeah.
because we don't. So, Clancy, you have to have had a number of Mind First girlfriends. Did you?
Probably.
So now think back to see how you would have been when you were younger in a group of girls. Were you the quiet one?
Oh yeah.
And when they were having conversations, I have many pictures in my head of like 10-year-old girls and they're like little chatterboxes and talking past each other and excited. Would you still be quiet?
Yeah, I just like to listen. Like I remember, I liked to hang out with adults a lot when I was a kid, and I remember me and my mom are really close, and she's Mind First, and I used to just like sit with her and our girlfriends and just like listen to them. But I don't have a lot of memories of being in groups of girls when I was a kid, but in school now, I'm in school right now, and my three closest friends are all Mind First, and I literally can't keep up with them. Like, I'll just like smile at them, like, wow, they're so cute. Like, they're all just bouncing off each other so fast, and like the comprehension is just like, I literally can't keep up. So I hang out by myself a lot because I feel like it's noticeable, you know?
So now this is really, it's hurting my heart to hear you say these things. I don't think you even recognize some of the implications of what you're saying. You're saying, I can't keep up with them. And then you said the word comprehension, and that hurt my heart. No. They're not comprehending it better. You just think because they're using the words more quickly that they're comprehending it more.
Well, it's like they can say
They can
something,
say the
but I
words
can't say
and they
anything.
can talk about understanding it. But you're going into something that really is a body first profession, an acupuncturist. You feel things, you touch things. You watch how they are with all the words that they can use, your friends, compared to you when you're actually working on a person. And then you see who comprehends.
Also,
It'll be you, Clancy.
Also, she has the highest grade point average in the class, too.
Yeah, I finally feel confident in school, like the first time in my whole life. So it's
But do you hear you said I can't keep up? They comprehend more. Do you hear what Sam is saying? You have the highest grade in the class.
That's true.
So does that mean that you comprehend more than they do? Yes.
I guess so.
They may not even comprehend it all based on feel, touch. You know?
Yeah. It just kind of sucks on a social level, though. You know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because they have all these inside jokes, and I'm like, wow, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Because I wasn't listening like 5 out of 10 times, you know?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm wondering if there would be any change if you said to your friends, I am a body first person. I process words at a different speed than you. I am not dumb.
Yeah.
But I want to keep up with you. And all of you speak so fast that sometimes I miss a lot of what you say. I don't know how you would say it.
I don't know if they think I'm dumb. I think they just think I'm like naive or something. Like,
But,
I don't know.
Look, naive is a kind of dumb.
Yeah, right.
Don't know.
But you're not, Clancy. And the sad thing is that you are going to have to fight for your space in the world as an intelligent woman,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm encouraging you to do that. That you should not just sit there and wait to try and catch up with them. That's wrong.
Yeah.
It's wrong for you. That you just have to mostly listen in the world to people talking? No. You don't have to do that with me.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like I'm like doing something that's hard for me. I feel like if I speak and we speak at a speed that we can both hear, it's easier for me too. So how about you, Jesse?
Man, thinking about all this stuff is so hard.
Painful?
Yeah.
You're uncomfortable.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Do you think about how many body first people may be seeing this now? Or how many mind first mothers who have a body first child will be looking at Connie when she's saying this? So this discomfort is going to help people.
Yeah. Especially the school stuff, I feel like since I've been learning about body first, I've been focusing on my present day relationships, and I understand the concepts of school being hard, but I didn't go there. And so just thinking about those memories, I feel such compassion for myself because I didn't know
Yes.
what was happening.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really hard, yeah.
How often did you guys like raise your hand in school
Never.
or say something or?
No, that was not the time.
I think I didn't talk at all in high school, like in class. Like, not at all.
I was in a practical arts high school, and junior high school, so I succeeded, but not in that context though.
Yeah, you weren't like.
I would never raise my hand.
Never raise your hand.
No.
But that's wonderful that you got directed to a place where you
Yeah.
enjoyed
That was-
learning.
yeah.
That's,
Yeah, and then there's the social, but it's wrapped around a social. The inside the school was great, but out in the schoolyard was a nightmare. My not able to keep up with my friends.
Conversation-wise?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they were talking about things all the time. I was like 3 months behind being able to picture what they were saying, and they're laughing, and them being able to get a joke that I couldn't get was probably the most painful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I know a lot of these things from my sister. My sister is body first, and we're 14 months apart, so we're really very close. And she has explained the same exact thing to me, and that just made me feel so sad because, and now even more so when I really understand like your pain in going through a system where you're perceived as different and you just don't feel comfortable in that system.
So this is what happened to me, Connie, when I saw this. I had sadness like that.
It's very painful.
Yes.
I feel my heart just goes out to you guys.
But it's a very difficult thing for a mind first person when you realize this, because I feel sad about what you've gone through, but I don't feel sad for who you are. It's a weird thing. It is not like I know now there's nothing wrong
there's difference. But at the same time, I know that you've suffered because the world didn't see you as different. The world saw you as withholding or less intelligent or, you know, not wanting to work things out.
It's so promising that despite everything you must have gone through, when you were younger, you survived and you thrived.